Welcome back to Let's Play R-Type 3, the third Lightning. Starting over from the beginning for our proper run through the game. And we are doing it with the Shadow Force. I don't know why it's called the Shadow Force. I like it though because it's weird. Your red laser is this like backwards firing laser. And personally with the red laser, I like shooting it out and then like doing this with it. Also, as you get power-ups, you get these small little like shadow... What are they called? I forget what they're called. They're shadow things. They're like shadow... They're called shadow satellites, or some such. But you can see one right there, and it actually shoots out another little shot randomly in the direction that I'm not moving. Or the direction opposite what I'm moving. They're a little hard to control. The blue laser is kind of interesting as well. It gives you this same kind of, like, odd non-directional laser. I don't like it that much, though, because really it just gives me my two forward shots. And then I have to rely on the oddly controlled shadow satellite things to do any of the actual, like, weirdly directional shooting. Which isn't impossible, but it's... Wait, is it gonna scrape? It's gonna scrape. Look at the scrape. Yeah, look at the scrape! I'm gonna say, the red one is really my favorite. I actually don't remember... Look at the scrape. I actually don't remember what the yellow one is for this one, so... Whoops. I'd like something other than blue, though. The blue on this one isn't my favorite. It's not bad, but it's, like, hard to control. If only because the satellites don't actually move like you would expect. I mean, they don't function like the, They don't function like the, psi bits. Where, like, just the instant you move one direction or the other, they're facing in the other direction. It takes some finagling to get them to aim where you want them to aim. And they do slowly aim forward. So if you just sit there, they'll slowly move forward until they're shooting forward. I just kind of stood there and took that one. I'm gonna move back. Wait for it. There we go. Look at that, you saw the little, like, scrapes and crap coming off of it, too. You just put so much care and attention to detail in this game, and I want you to shoot up. Why won't you shoot up? Pity I'm stuck with, like, the one ability I'm not that fond of. I'd say because of its, like, really awkward nature, it's really not the most powerful force in the game, so I can understand why people use the... Alright, come back here. It will explode you. And then when you shoot your thing off, the little things go and it, like, shoots in the opposite direction of you. That's pretty great. Oh, and those little, like, red shots that you saw there, technically they're called Bido shots. Ah, there we are. It's like the regular yellow win, only awesome, because you can also shoot forward. Now, I did want to spend this game actually talking a little bit about, a couple things. I wanted to talk about the Bido, for one. Because the Bido are constantly portrayed as being this absolute evil existence. And really, they kind of are. I mean, I know people would, like, try to say, oh, maybe they have a reason, or we didn't even consider things, or the like, and no, they're actually just kind of evil. they want humanity dead because they hate humanity. They don't have a real reason to, they just kind of hate humanity. I also like this, I like the red laser because it lets me shoot everywhere. I do have to get used to, like, having the horse behind me instead, but, so that's a thing, but, yeah. I have to remember that is not the shoot button. No, I didn't want blue! I will not get blue. And then, like, on top of this being awesome, I still have the little, like, satellites just kind of, like, randomly shooting everywhere. But the thing about the Bido, and kind of the scary thing about the Bido, they're kind of a nightmare fuel kind of thing. It's very rare for you to actually see a Bido. Like, to actually see a Bido. And this is because they have... I'm just gonna kind of fly around. And then the boss died. But the reason for that is the Bido are technically... The Bido are both... They have an odd dual nature, where they actually have, like, a mass and living tissue, but they're also waveforms. Now, because of this waveform thing, I do not want that. I do not want that. I said not. That means, like, don't get it. Thank you. Kind of alright not getting any more speed. This is an alright speed. I could get a little more, but I want to, like, save that for when I know I'm going to accidentally get a speed later on. Look at the acid, too! It's going down, like, melting the whole level. It's great! It's like they came up with all these real interesting little mechanics and gimmicks for the levels. I want that, I want that, I want that. Give. I have 2 bits! A second bit. Look at the detail on the bits, too. They got, like, the little line on them and everything. They're not just, like, a little thing anymore. They're putting detail and stuff into them. It's great! I got missiles, finally! Now, those walls are interesting, because you have to shoot, like, a little eye in the center. Okay, but the Bido. The Bido have a dual nature of being both a waveform and a living tissue, with, like, DNA and crap. And there's another bit. See what I'm saying? They give you, like, they give you bits. It's great. I like being here so I can shoot backwards. I like this force so I can shoot backwards. It's great. And then I got that guy in there just like beating away the thing. Heck yeah. But because of this dual nature, very rarely do you actually see a Bido. For the most part, pretty much everything you see is actually it's actually like some kind of... What hit me? It's actually a creature that the Bido took over. Now this is interesting. You have to use your, like, supercharge to shoot through the wall and hit the thing. But pretty much everything you see is something the Bido took over. Some planet that they took over and turned into some aggressive, terrible, monstrous thing. In fact, they can take over anything. They can take over humans just the same as they can take over anything else. In fact, one of the reasons I think your ship only takes like 1 blow before it dies. Now this guy, he shoots out eyeballs, and I fly into the eyeballs. You can fly through the tails of the eyeballs just a little. Not one below. You have to get your second charge up, too, since he's, like, kind of behind a wall. They use that, too! They introduce a mechanic and then they use it in ways you actually have to, like, do things about. It's great! And it's not like a gimmicky gimmick, either. It's just kind of a, hey, by the way, you may have to use this from time to time. Dang it. Okay, I just want to go up there. I don't want blue. Can you, like, not be there? The most dangerous thing in this entire battle is the fact that there's a speed power up there. And a blue power up there, and I don't want either of them, and they're not going away. Oh, heavens. I hit him! I hit him! Then I got hit. What am I hitting? No, I don't want the speed! No, I don't want the speed! No, I don't want blue. I need to, like, stop being stupid. How about that for a plan? No, don't get speed. Okay, dude, you're turning red. Come up here. It wasn't charged up all the way. Thought it was, what? No, I don't want the speed! Wasn't charged up all the way. Need to be charged up all the way, and not have speed, and then wait for you to open your eye again. Yeah! Actually, probably the biggest change between the English version and the Japanese version is those eyeballs that it shot out actually more closely resemble sperm. So, yeah, that's a thing. And onwards to stage 3. But yeah, the Bido are pretty nasty, and we've actually led several attacks against their homeworld, where they create the, where there's the Bido core that, like, creates and masterminds things. The problem is that there are a lot of Bido cores, and a few times now we've actually traveled to, like, the center of the Bido planet. The Bido homeworld, and if you want to know how, like, nightmare-fueled the Bido are, remember, R-Type Delta? Remember the final level of R-Type Delta? How that was all just kind of, like, weird and mind-freaky? That's their home planet. They're just kind of always like that there. They just kind of go, yeah, this is just what we do. We just kind of like giving people nightmares. 'Cause we're the freaking Bido, and yeah. So with any luck, we seem to have defeated, like, the proper Bido core. Oh, and I need to mention as well, the Bido live in their own dimension. I've mentioned this already once before, but it's kind of important. They live in their own dimension. I mean, they have planets and Death Stars and crap that they have taken over, but none of it's even, like, in the Bido dimension, where they all kinda live. It's usually that last level, like the really mind freak kind of levels where you fight the Bido core. That's usually when you're actually, like, on the Bido homeworld. So, yeah, it's a little mind freaky. One other thing I really like about this game, the levels are interesting, they're colorful, they've got a lot of variety in them, and they're actually kind of long. Oh, that kind of came out of nowhere. Can I go down here and just have y'all, like, go around me? No? That's not gonna work, is it? I need to remember my forces behind me. Another bit! I demand a third bit! I demand a fourth bit! And they give you bits and stuff, too! It's, I just like this game. Like, doing interesting stuff. It's just kind of a thing that's going on, too. Like, it's not even a whole level gimmick with those little dudes that are, like, creating the walls and stuff. It's just kind of there. I like it. I like subtlety. subtlety and I like awesome. It's a hard mix to get them both, but they like, kind of managed to did it. It's completely grammatically correct, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I got a neat gun, too! Look at my gun! All the shooting, like, my red beams with the little blue rings around them. It's awesome. We're actually nearing the boss. I think we may actually be nearing the boss. That's the boss music. I'm not as fond of the boss music, though. They actually use a remix later on that's, like, kinda great. Do I have to get under? I'm pretty sure I have to get under your things. No, I seem to be able to hit that thing on top of you, so I'll just keep shooting that for the time being. No, I can shoot the thing under you. There we go, I just destroyed the thing on top. Oh, another thing about this force is it will actually, return to you quicker when you hit the return force button. Whoops. Nope, I want me a hyper beam. I want me a hyper beam, and you are not gonna like me. Hey there, big guy. Wah! Let's not do that. God dang it! I got this. I got this! Eat it! Eat it! Eat my hyper beam! It's great! Until next time, everyone.